Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Now, look, today we're going to be talking about Beam, but before we do that, look at this man pushing his way up with this chunky lady. Now, I know, completely off topic. Also, guys, look, my hairline, look, the turkey, it's kicking in. Look, I do have some red marks. Pretty much my fault, but there's also a little bit of infection, so you know what I'm saying? Plus a little bit, the food could be a little bit better, but I am on a diet. Anyways, I'm really happy with the hair, so I had to show it off, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, look, look what is happening with Beam. All right. So this was all marked up from before. Let me just remove this and let's just dive back right into it. So pretty much this is a very key level for Beam over here. And right now we are kind of currently below it ish, but we're also on top of it. Does that make sense? Look, everything's gonna make a little bit more sense in a second. If I go to the weekly, we see there's massive support here. And then up here, also we could tell there's massive support and resistance. Now, like I said, if we go to the daily, yes, at one point we dipped below it, but for me, it's probably just a liquidity sweep. As you can tell, this was probably one of the last relevant lows, right? We swept it. And then what did we do? We did typical thing where we created order block, right? This order block over here. And then this candle went into it. And for me, as you guys know, I said this with Bitcoin, I say it with other coins, that pretty much that, when you see this type of stuff happen, it usually indicates that, hey, the bottom is in, especially after a liquidity sweep. So look, everything for Beam is looking fine at this current moment. Bitcoin is around like $64,500. So that is pretty good, right? Right now we're chilling. And when we go to the weekly, right, we do want to close above pretty much, I would say, around a 16, 17 area. I guess so. 1.1 cent, 1.7 cents. So that is where we're looking to be closing because it is a massive support and resistance, right? And we want to close above it so that we're above all that resistance, making it to support. Then the next big area, right, we have to focus on is this area here, which is pretty much, let's just say, pretty much from 2 cents to, well, 0.22 range, right? I kind of worded that weird. I got a brain fart, but you know what I'm saying? Look, that is the area that we're focusing on next. So what we want Beam to do pretty much is to go down here, retest, start going back up. It's most likely going to reject off this area for a little bit, right? We're going to get some kind of rejection, pull back, and then once we go above it, it's going to look really good. Why is that? Because that is one of the last big support and resistance areas. Then we have another one here, right? And then pretty much the last area that would be relevant would be the very top. So, right, once we start making this good work, which you already done step one, right? Step one, we're recovering. So now we're on to step two, which is over here. Once we do step two, then pretty much we're on to step three, and step three is above here because that is where the biggest resistance zones are. And once we turn the resistance into support, then we should be shooting up. Once again, it's going to look something like this, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then we're going to be aiming for the tops, right? We're going to get eventually a double top, maybe a little rejection. Boom, we're going to go above it. Once the double top gets broken through, then it's going to turn into support. And then we should be shooting high with Beam. But that is pretty much it. It's looking really good. I know this looks like scribbles, but I'm telling you, what difference does it make if I scribble it a little bit or if I just say it? I'm just adding some visuals. But these are the key areas. Overall, it is a great time to buy Beam. Any coin right now is a great time, right? The only time it wouldn't be a great time is if Bitcoin crashed and died, which I mean, obviously, right? But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I guys hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.